Alright, so today I want to throw my 2 cents in on this whole situation. I know I'm a little late to this party, but I've been really busy, and yeah, so as you can see by this title, it's about the documentary on EDP445, or Brian, as I'd like to call him. I don't really call him that, but that's his name. So this documentary came out, an hour and 30 minutes, basically as long as an average movie. It's something people were anticipating. People saw the Boogie interview. It had 7 million views now. That's really good. And people were anticipating this new one because, see, the thing is, at least with Boogie, it's like he wasn't doing anything like insane. I mean, yeah, he was doing some like bad shit that wasn't healthy for him, but there is at least a positive outcome and like ending to it. It's not the same here. There's not a positive ending to this documentary. It's kind of a into the face. It's kind of a spit in the face to the justice system, and like just knowing that like EDP is not going to face any criminal charges. He's not going to face justice. He's essentially a free man. Obviously, you probably knew that, but without watching this video. But I wanted to talk about this documentary. I think the first thing I want to just talk about is the editing. I'm not going to play the whole video, obviously. Alright, so I'm doing this again. One thing I wanted to start talking about is the editing in this movie, or documentary. There's a lot of good editing choices here. Very stylized, very good, very impressive for Mike Klum. I don't know if this is like his full-time job or if this is just a side thing. I don't know if he's trying to get into film, but this is a really well done edited documentary. I can tell it took a long time. Obviously, in the beginning it said it was talking about how it he was talking about how it took like 2 years to make. So yeah, this is a well done edited documentary. I think it looks really good. Well done on that. I think another thing to talk about that's a positive is the material. There's a lot of there's a lot of things we learn from this documentary. Obviously, that's what a documentary should do. Reveal some truth, some things people may not know, and you know, have people think about it through a different lens, even though I can't really say that's the same with this situation. Yeah, that's kind of where my positives end when it comes to this movie. So, the first thing I want to talk about that I really don't like about this movie is the intention behind it. Why did we go from Boogie, who at worst was doing a lot of unhealthy, bad shit to himself and being toxic, to a blatant criminal, a pedophile? The whiplash is kind of insane, like how we went from Boogie to EDP. Like, Boogie is a saint compared to this guy. I don't understand why EDP was the one chosen out of all the people. I understand he's probably gonna get a lot of like attention from this, and it is what it is, but my god, what is the point of having EDP? I kind of don't see the intent behind it, and like why EDP was the one he chose specifically. Like, I guess it was just that shocking and that like insane that he just had to do it. One thing I wanted to talk about next is the people in this documentary. There's a segment towards the end where he gets a few takes from common commentary YouTubers, which is interesting. You know, a lot of these people has already like thrown their 2 cents into this whole story. So of course there were going to get people like Charlie. There was going to get people like Umpaville and like Ethan Klein, I'm pretty sure. Or no, yeah, Keemstar, not Ethan Klein. But then you keep going, and it's like, why is he here? Why is Caleb here? He's like this. He's a finance expert. He like goes over people's finances and talks about like what they can do to save money. Why is he in this documentary? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Why is Adam 22 in this movie talking about his wife and like still being Loki? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but like, why is he talking about his wife and how he doesn't want him to sleep with his wife? Why? Why is he in this here? And then you keep going, and then you see Chris Chan in here. It's like, why is Chris Chan in this documentary? This is the most unserious documentary I've ever seen in my entire life. Can we please be serious? Like, literally, what does Chris Chan have to do with this? Like literally calling himself literally Jesus Christ. Like how do you expect anyone to take this documentary seriously? Like, come on. What is the actual point of this like segment here? Speaking of useless segments, let's go to this part where he talks about his certified bitch list, where he basically just shit talks people who exposed him. Why did we need this segment in here? Was this something that Brian like wanted to do if he was going to do this documentary? Why did we need this? Well, of course he hates the people that called him out. Oh, big surprise. Like, yeah, we definitely needed to know that. Like, why? Like, I just don't understand. Like, it's just another opportunity for him to just say what he wants because he has a platform on YouTube. I just don't get this. And then later on in the video, we find out who his real, like, idols are on the internet, and of course, it's, like, who you expect. Like, oh, gee, big surprise, EDP's biggest follower, or biggest idols are the Fresh and Fit podcast, our pedophile President Trump, and Andrew Tate, and Joe Rogan, literally the biggest fucking losers on the fucking, like, in the fucking world. Oh, yeah, big surprise he likes these people. Yeah, it's like fucking birds from a feather, man. I don't understand the point of this. It's so, like, insulting also to just see that he's just getting an opportunity to just say this. Again, it's probably something he agreed to or something he, like, wanted to do if he was ever going to do this documentary. I think this is stupid. Genuinely so stupid. Like, I cannot take this documentary serious at all. And, like, what is the point of this? What is the point of this segment in the entire documentary? It stands out so much as, like, a stupid part to it. It's almost like the worst part. Yeah, no, I would say it is the worst part in this documentary. As far as the documentary goes, like, it does, like, reveal some things. Like, to sum it all up without saying too much, Alex Rosen and his team fucked up, then Gideon fucked up, and then Gideon has now some drama that he has to deal with because of this documentary, and the truths came out, or regarding the truth that came out with this girl. It's a whole thing, a whole story. I don't give a shit, to be honest. But we learned that Alex Rosen, his dumbass, literally fucked up shit because him and Gideon didn't want to involve law enforcement and just kept pushing it forward to, like, get clicks and views. So, yeah, good job on these two fucknuts. I want to talk about also, like, YouTube predator hunters in general, how it's just become a pointless, well, speaking of pointless, I'll talk about that in a minute. It just becomes such a joke of a thing to do for YouTube. Like, yeah, you're doing a good thing, but are you really? Because some of these people, like 99% of them, are just becoming like a predator hunter to like unleash their rage and like have an excuse to beat people up. It's like, I'm not trying to defend people, but how genuine are you about like these crimes? Like, how like committed to like this cause that you would want to like that you're also doing this other thing? Like, how committed are you really? I mentioned it earlier, but another like useless part of this documentary is like having Chris Hansen here. What is the point of him being here? There's absolutely no point because he's not going to get arrested. It's almost just for the people who like dreamed of the day that these two would meet in person. It's genuinely so stupid. There is no point to this segment at all. It's literally just EDP right here, not caring, literally couldn't give a fuck less, like flexing the fact that he's a free man while Chris Hansen does what he does with Chris Hansen video right here, for funny enough. But again, what is the point of this? Is it just because he wanted to be cool? He wanted to like show what it would look like if he did get caught? But he's not going to be, unless he fucks up again. There's a part in this trailer where there's a part also where like his lawyer wants him to basically stop this entire documentary, but realistically, like, he's already a free person. What can he get? There would have to be a lot of evidence brought to police and something, which I really doubt it. But yeah, this segment's very stupid, very pointless. I also like, there's a segment here where, again, very pointless, or no, very bad, if anything, very like dangerous, where he literally has a segment in the interview where he like has him answering questions next to a literal child, apparently with the parents' consent. This is fucking awful. This is disgusting. Why did he do this? I'll never understand. Yeah, no fucking shit. There's also this segment here where like this woman like gives the legal definition of a pedophile and says that EDP is, I think she was mentioning that she's technically a child predator or a sex offender or whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. He's a pedophile. We're not gonna water down this fucking word now, because that's the only thing it seems like modern day like certain people and like our administration is trying to do, is to water down the word and meaning of it. So yeah, don't care. I don't care. Yeah, you can say she's a specialist all she wants. EDP, Brian, whatever the fuck his name is a pedophile. There goes my fucking monetization, fucking all this. A lot of things in this documentary also just feels like it's a YouTube video. I already mentioned the parts in this video that's just like kind of useless. But you could just tell that like this documentary just kind of feels more like a YouTube video. And like, yeah, he's getting a lot of clicks and views and probably making a lot of money off of it, but it doesn't feel like a documentary. Because with the documentary, it's like you learn a lot of, like, yeah, you learn a lot from the story, but there's also like something to take with you. There's not really nothing to take with this entire documentary besides, oh, EDP got away. Like, oh yeah, we're not gonna go to this part. And yeah, that's really all I also kind of want to talk about. I mean, just this whole documentary just sends a message to where like, oh yeah, you could also be on Mike Klum if you're a fucked up person enough, and he'll probably do you next if you're just like this person. And amidst all these crimes, it's insane to say, or insane to think about. And obviously, like, with this whole story, EDP is going to get more followers. He's going to get more supporters because there are people just like him. Such a fucking loser, man. Literally, like, and then he wants to talk about throughout this entire document how he's definitely not gay. Trust us. Trust me, guys. He's not gay. Promise. Yeah. But yeah, this documentary was kind of shit now that I think about it. It's very, like, I don't even know the right word. It's very distasteful. Yeah, that's the right word. It's just, yeah, all revenue from this film is donated to the national leading nonprofit dedicated to combating sex crimes. And while I want to believe you, I can't help but think, like, how much of this is, like, truly 100%. Like, are we sure all of it is? Unless this really is your side job, because, again, you're going to be making a lot of views from this. And this took you 2 years, and you're saying, like, you're doing this for free? It's like, come on now. Let's be serious here. Yeah, that's all I really want to talk about when it comes to this documentary. It kind of fucking sucks, and Mike Klum, please stop doing documentaries on criminals. Like, go back to doing pathetic YouTubers, please. This is a very, like, stupid documentary, and it's kind of awful. But yeah, at least I know now that EDP is a free man, even though I kind of know that. But yeah, guys, that's everything. You have a nice one.